Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining me here today. I'm so grateful. In today's video, I wanted to talk about self concept and self love, and if it is possible to manifest things or people or whatever you desire into your 3D reality without it. If you have been watching my videos, you already know that I place a lot of importance on self concept, and that's how I also practice conscious creation and manifestation, right? And that may or may not be everyone's perspective, and that's completely fine. Some people like concentrating on self concept while they are on this journey of deliberate manifestation, and some people do not like concentrating on it that much. In today's video, I'm just going to discuss with you from my perspective what it feels like to manifest from a state of being where you have worked on your self concept and from a state of being where you might not be concentrating on your self concept and loving yourself enough that much. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is if you can manifest without having a good, a strong self concept. So, the answer to that is yes, you can manifest without having a good self concept because you're manifesting all the time, regardless. You don't really have to have a very strong self concept, a very good self concept to bring in things and people into your life. When we talk about deliberate manifestation, consciously creating your reality, we are talking about your belief system, right? Whatever belief system is dominant within you in your inner world will reflect outside. So, you loving yourself, you not loving yourself, you thinking strongly about yourself or not thinking strongly about yourself does not really have anything to do with what beliefs you carry inside you about different things or different areas of your life. Now, the one thing you need to have a clear understanding about is that self concept has a few layers. I have spoken about this in detail in one of my previous videos where I'm discussing about the difference between bifurcated self concept and umbrella self concept. I will link that video up here, you can have a look. Now, I'll give you a few examples for you to understand what I mean when I say that your beliefs about different areas of your life might or might not have anything to do with how much you love yourself or how much you think you're deserving and worthy. Now, this example is going to be in terms of romantic relationships. So, I'm very sure you have come across both these types of people that I will mention now. There are people you might have ever met or heard of somewhere in your friend circle, right? Or in your school or college or workplace. There are certain people who are always drowning in self pity. For some or the other reasons, they're always drowning in that, and that's how all their conversations go, that's how all their social interactions go. But they always seem to be lucky in relationships or attracting partners that are really sorted out. Now, how much they're able to sustain that relationship is a completely different topic. But the point here is that there are people out there who do not have a good self concept. They don't think really highly of themselves. They don't really think they are deserving or worthy of some good relationships, but they always attract the partners that are good for them, that good guy or that good girl, which makes people around them or their friends wonder that how does this person get these kind of partners in their life, like what do they do. That person just might be having a good self concept around love and relationships, and it could have built up over time. Initially they would have attracted good people into their life, and because it happened a lot, it created a belief in them that yes, I always am able to attract good partners. I'm sure you have seen tons and tons of such relationships where people are really fast to comment or, put across a remark that you don't deserve that person. You are not worthy of that person. How does this person always gets people who just seem to be out of their league? Or how does this person always get such good partners? She or he is always drowning in self pity. I don't really know how they get such sorted partners. So, this body you have, this mind you have, this whole system that is operating, there's no one rule. There's no one process that fits all. You might be having a really weak self concept where you don't feel that you are worthy or deserving of something, or you could be better in so many things. Or even if you have really good qualities, you're just a person who loves criticizing yourself a lot. But that person might be having a really strong self concept and belief system around love, relationship, and partners. And that's why always these kind of people keep showing up in that person's life. Now, in the second example, let's turn that around. There might be a person out there who has a really good self concept and practices self love a lot, but they seem to always have a bad luck when it comes to attracting or calling in that perfect partner for them, or even good relationships in general. Now, here, when it comes to self love, they might be doing all kinds of practices that are good for them emotionally, mentally, and physically. And when it comes to self concept, they might also be very well aware and not on surface level, but they truly believe that they are this great person who has these great qualities, who brings a lot to the table, who puts in all their efforts when they are in a relationship or when they like someone, but they just never seem to bring in that partner, that companion that they have been seeking, or they're always stuck in the talking phase, or they're always stuck in situationships. And that makes people around them wonder, their friends, that you are such a great guy or you are such a great girl. I don't really know how you are single. You have so much to offer. The person who enters your life would be the luckiest person ever. How are you not getting someone who is reciprocating the same love and energy to you? Now, that person can easily have a really weak self concept or belief system around love, relationships, and partners. They might be doing really great in other areas of their life when it comes to money, career. They're out there, they're working, they're earning, they're independent. But they might not be having those same strong belief systems that they have in those other areas in the area of love and relationships. That is what I mean when I say self concept has a few layers. So you might know that you are this great person, you're a nice person, but you might not have the strongest belief system around some area of your life. There could be money, there could be health, there could be relationships. You can be very strong in a few areas and you can be weak in a few areas, and that's completely normal. Not everyone is strong in all areas of their life. You can have a great self concept where you know you are a good person, you know you're deserving and worthy of good things. But because of your past experiences, there are different beliefs you build around different things in your life, around different areas of your life. You might be really good with money, you might be really good with friendships, you might be really good with job opportunities. Maybe you're not so great when it comes to love and relationships, or you might be so strong when it comes to love and relationships, but when it comes to money or health, your belief system or whatever reflects outside and materializes in your reality is not that strong. That is what I call as umbrella self concept, which is just an overview of how you feel about yourself. You feel good, you know you're a good person, you know you have a lot of things to offer. And then comes bifurcated self concept, which means the bifurcated areas of your life. Some might be having really good belief systems, and some other areas of your life where you don't have really good belief systems, you need to put in that work where you need to work on your resistance. You need to ensure you're changing your state of being, your story, your reality, all of that is same. And you're practicing coming into the end state of how you want your reality to show up in that specific area of your life. And that is why you'll see all these videos in the manifestation community where it says that change your self concept around money, change your self concept around love and relationships, change your self concept around success. Because self concept has layers. And I think this is the place where people really get stuck a lot, right? Because at least in my videos, everywhere I do say you need to feel worthy, you need to feel deserving, and that's when you will start attracting those kind of people, situations in your life. So I'm sure a lot of people do know internally that I am a good person, I am worthy and deserving. Then why is this area of my life not really flourishing? That's because you don't have a good self concept or good beliefs around that area of your life which you need to specifically work on. So don't get stuck on that fact that I do feel this way, but still this is not manifesting. So it means it does not work. No, you need to understand beliefs are the top thing. If you have a really good self concept, you'll see it in all the strong areas of your life where you are flourishing, you are manifesting things easily. If some area of your life specifically you feel stuck, come to yourself and remind yourself that even though I have a good self concept, in this area of my life specifically, I do have limiting beliefs based on my past experiences, based on the things I've seen around me. So I have to specifically focus on this area and ensure I'm dissolving away whatever is between this desired reality and me. So, yes, you can deliberately manifest and consciously create your reality without having a strong self concept and practicing self love. And no, you don't have to feel low or give up or feel stuck when you know you have a good self concept, but a specific area of your life you feel stuck. It just means you have a lot of limiting beliefs, a lot of old stories that you're carrying within you around that area of your life, which you need to work on. This is the most normal thing ever. Don't let this get you stuck on this journey of conscious creation. Now, lastly, I want to talk about what it feels like to manifest without having a good self concept and with having a good self concept. So, see, from my perspective, loving yourself, respecting yourself, taking care of yourself, not just physically, mentally, emotionally, is a really, really important part of this lifetime, of this human experience. The sole reason being you cannot always keep depending on the people, situations outside of you to make you feel a certain way throughout your life. When you build a strong self concept and when you practice self love, you're building up a lot of things within you that will change the way you're living your life. Without a doubt, you are building this really amazing and stable confidence within you. You're creating this beautiful wholeness and fulfillment within you, which means wherever you are, wherever you go, whichever circumstances you are in, you have this peaceful state. You're always standing in your power. You're always standing in that fulfilled, whole person that you are. The feeling of stability, safety, wholeness is right here within you. You've created it right here and you're practicing it again and again and again, day after day, to keep it strong within you. And all of this is directly linked with your happiness. Stop for a moment and try to ask yourself to define happiness. What meaning does happiness hold for you? I'm not talking about the things, people, and everything around you that you see moving or talking. I have repeated this in a few of my videos. I've also spoken about this in terms of romantic relationship, that your end goal is always the experience and never that person. I will link that video up here. You can take a look. And this is something that people are not able to come into that understanding in the beginning, especially when they are trying to manifest from a lacking energy or a desperate and urgent energy. They just feel within them that they are trying to manifest this person who's moving and talking, or this materialistic object. But when you get deeper into this journey of conscious creation, you will come into that understanding that through each object, through each person, through everything that I'm trying to materialize in this lifetime, I'm looking for that experience, that stability, that safety, that warmth, that specific person or that specific materialistic object is going to provide me. Be it the safety and stability coming from financial independence, from wealth, be it the happiness of being in a good body, good health, be it that love and warmth and value that specific person is going to come and add to my life, who will make me grow as a person, who will bring out the best version of me, who will understand me. My house is giving me a place to stay. My house is my safe haven. My house makes me feel stable in this world, in this chaotic world that is out there. So, through everything in your life, you're looking for these happy, fulfilling, whole experiences. And the moment you're able to create all this within yourself, you'll see people, places, things for what they actually are, which means you will not depend on them to bring all these things to you because these things are created within. If you keep depending on people coming into your life or things coming into your life to make you feel good, it's always, in my perspective, going to be limited, going to be really temporary, and is not something which will sustain itself for a really long time. Creating a self concept, practicing self love, means you have created that wholeness, safety, stability within you, that independence within you. Now, whatever enters your life is going to enhance it even further, add value to it even further. From this state of being, when you feel whole and fulfilled within you will enjoy and experience everything that you're materializing in the most beautiful and harmonious way. If you don't feel fulfilled, happy, and whole here within you, when you manifest, materialize things into your life, it's going to be from the energy of lack, which means I lack these things. I lack love within me, so I want a specific person to come into my life and give love to me. I lack stability and safety within me, so I need to get this kind of job or money or this kind of apartment or flat or car to come into my life to make me feel a certain way. And the tricky thing here is, which people don't want to understand or don't try to understand, is all these feelings when you have created them within yourself, feeling safe, stable, healthy, happy, whole. When you already have that here, things and people that are supposed to enhance this experience, make it more expansive, make you feel more stable, make you feel more happy and whole, they start showing up in your reality by default, because what happens internally will reflect outside. From my perspective, what happens when you manifest from a state of lack? I've explained this in terms of romantic relationships also in my previous video. They might or might not fulfill you because here internally you don't feel fulfilled, you don't feel love, you don't feel wholeness. And trust me when I say, all these feelings that you keep going outside and seeking from different kind of situations or people, these things are created within. Love is always within you. Love can never leave you. And when you come into this enlightenment and this understanding that you are love, love is right here. It can never leave you. It's something that you create within, and then people come into your life to enhance it even further. This is how you call in love in the most beautiful way possible. Deliberately manifesting things from a state of lack, urgency, desperation is not impossible. Obviously, you can manifest them, you can call them in. But how much will you be able to sustain those things if within you don't feel you are worthy and deserving of those things? Or if within you don't feel fulfilled, happy, and whole? The best way to experience everything in your life, including relationships, is feeling good within you. If you don't have wholeness, happiness within you, if you don't have that love here within you, then sustaining things or people in your reality might feel like a struggle. So it's completely your choice how you want to do deliberate manifestation. You're manifesting regardless. You can choose to manifest from a state of lack, or you can choose to manifest from a state of fulfillment. Okay, so that's all I wanted to discuss in that video. I really hope you were able to understand what self concept actually is, how it has different layers, and how it is linked with your happiness directly and with your process of manifestation. If you have any questions around this topic, or you want to share your own experience about self concept and how you built it in your manifestation journey, you can leave it in the comment section below for others to see. I also have my Instagram account linked below for a regular dose of motivation, and also my second YouTube channel, which is about self development and mindset, not really from a manifestation perspective, but in general. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, have a great week.